NXCAD software training. Let's see today extrude option. To create extrude option, I need a sketch. I am creating a new sketch here for our practice purpose. So I will create a new sketch and then we'll start with our extrude option. Okay, so now I have selected the front plane and I'm going to draw the sketch now. So in my sketch, I am considering that the center I have a circle and I have one longer line. Okay, this line I would like this midpoint, it has to rest on this center point. So that means this sketch origin I am selecting datum point, giving OK. Okay, now I am making this as a reference. Since at both ends I need a circle, to do that I am creating two more circles here. So this I am considering this line, I am considering that as a exactly a reference line. Okay, now so this circle and this circle contains the same radius, so that I am giving equal radius. This and this are equal radius. Okay, one dimension I have to define. I'm not going to touch any relevant to dimensions now. Let us complete all our profiles now. So now I'm going to create one more circle here. Similarly, one more circle. So these two circles are same circles, so that I'm going to give equal radius. This equal radius. Now going to connect this one with this one is with this one, and then I'm going to give tangential constraints between these two. Similarly, here also I'm going to do the same. Some people may question me that why not we can create this profile and we can mirror it. We can do that also, that is not a problem. But generally, if it is a complex profile, you can go for mirror option. Otherwise, don't do mirror. Because of mirror, if you are doing as a future or else body, it is fine. For the sketch, don't make the sketch to be very complex. Make it very simple, so that I do not want to bring any mirror option over here purposefully. Okay, right. So now I'm going to trim this area. Now only I'm going to give all my dimensions. So the internally I need this circle as well and this tangent as well. So everything we got now, and in middle I need a one more circle, so that I'm creating that circle as well. So from this center I can create it. Just created it. Now only I'm going to create all the dimensions. Okay, all my geometrical constraints are completed now. Only the dimensional constraint I'm going to take care of it. Horizontal dimension. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to select this end point, control point only. So from this to this, I'm taking a dimension, placing it, and then I'm just placing all the dimensions. I'm not defining any dimensions now. Similarly, this, for this, I'm going to define a radial dimension. Since we given equal radius, only one place it is sufficient to create the radius. Similarly, here also the diameter dimension I need. So diameter I'm defining from here this diameter. Automatically this also will get constrained. No need to give again and again. So now again one more diameter dimension for this outer profile I'm going to give. Okay. So similarly, I'm going to create one more diameter for the inner circle. Okay, you can see now the sketch is fully constrained. Now you can create all the dimensions respect to your requirement. First you go with the linear dimension, then after that you update the remaining dimensions. Always linear dimensions, you take care of it first. Now I am considering that this is my dimension of 200. Okay, this is fixed now. This measure diameter, I am considering this as 100. This inner diameter I am considering that as 50. This outer radius I am considering that as 30. Okay, let's consider 25. Okay, this inner diameter I am considering that as 20. Okay, now all dimensions are arranged properly. Now you can make this as a Orient V2 sketch. Then fixed text height you can turn off, so that while you are zooming in and zooming out, and this text size won't get changed. So that I'm going to do that setting as well. These things we have seen in the previous tutorial of tutorial number 14 and 15 as well. Those who not referred, please refer that as well. Okay, now the sketch is fully constrained. Now only I'm going to create this extruded body. Okay, now I created this model inline to the front view. Suppose I mistakenly created this in the front view. I wanted to create it in the top view. If you think, you can make it. Generally this component will be made in the top view only, but I purposely made it in the front view. Okay, to make you understand very clearly. Okay, suppose if you are interested to go for a top view, means you can go for it. That reattach option also, that tutorial also you can refer it. Suppose those who not referred this earlier tutorials, please refer reattach. One tutorial is there with the name title called reattach. Reattach tutorial is there, belongs to tutorial number 13. That you can refer it. From the previous tutorials you can come to know how to do the reattach option. Okay, so now I will do reattach for this. So I'm going for get into the sketch and go for reattach option. Now it is in the front view. I wanted to reverse it first. Okay, so right now I'm going to select the plane which one I wanted to redefine. I wanted to redefine it to top view, means go for a top view. That's it. Then you define the horizontal axis. This horizontal axis I am defining this as my horizontal axis. Give OK. That's it. Okay, now if you come out and check in the trimetric view, it will be in the top view like this. Okay, if you are comfortable with this, we'll go ahead with this also. No problem. That is up to you to decide. Okay, generally this component is a kind of a seals. Okay, or else you can kind of a bush. You can create it in according to your drawing specification. Okay, hope you understand today's session. If you have any comments, please post it. If you want to contact me through email nx.sureshg@gmail.com, you can contact me through this also. Okay, let's see in the next class. Thank you.